Okay, you can recite now. So can you turn on your video so we look at you while you are
My
reciting?
video.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Mm.
To start now.
Okay, start. Yes.
Kata manca bikawe bawana balan ida bikawe bikku sati samojanggang baweti viveka nisitang viraga nisitang niroda nisitang wa usaga parinanim dhamma vijaya sambojanggang bhaveti viriya sambojanggang bhaveti piti sambojanggang bhaveti pasadi sambojanggang bhaveti samadhi sambojanggang bhaveti upeka sambojanggang bhaveti viveka nisitang viraga nisitang niroda nisitang osaga usparinanim idam ucati bikawe bawana balang imani ko bikawe dwe balani ti.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank
Sadhu,
you.
sadhu. Is it
Not
easy for you? Oh, not easy.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's a lot of repetition. Like all the some bojangam, baweti, all these are a lot of repetition.
Yes,
Right?
yes, yes.
It's only which one is difficult? The viveka nisidam, viraga nisidam, nirodha nisidam, vosaga pari namin. It's a little bit longer. Then the rest are. But it's good when you recite like this. Do you notice that you remember Pali more?
Yeah, definitely. At least I remember the 7 factors of enlightenment.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, how about post one? Post one, are you ready? Post one?
Yes, Sayaji.
Okay, can you turn on your video also? Yes. Okay, yours is long. Okay.
On the what the two balani, two power.
Yes, 11.
Can I start now, Sayaji?
Yes, sure.
Dwe mani bikawe balani. Katamani dwe. Pati sankhana balancha bhawana balancha. Katamancha bikawe pati sankhana balang. Ida bikawe. Ekacho iti pati sanchikati. Kaya duk caritasa ko papako vipako dite cewa dhamme abisam parayancha. Waci duk caritasa ko waci duk caritasa papako vipako dite cewa dhamme abisam parayancha. Mano duk caritasa papako vipako dite cewa dhamme abisam parayancha di. So, iti peti sanchikati. Kaya du caritam pahaya, kaya su caritam bhaveti. Waci du caritam pahaya, waci su caritam bhaveti. Mano du caritam pahaya, mano su caritam bhaveti. Sudang attanam pariharati. Ida bikawe. Idam wuceti bikawe pati sankhana balang. Kata manca bikawe bhavana balang. Tatra bikawe yam idam bhavana balang sekhana mitam balang. Sekang hiso bikawe balam agama ragam pajahati, dosam pajahati, mohang pajahati. ragam pahaya, dosam pahaya, moham pahaya. Yam akusalam na tam karoti. Yam papam na tam sevati. Idang wuchati bikawe, bhavana palam. Imani ko bikawe, dwe balani ti.
Okay, thank you. You made one mistake. So iti pati sankhaya.
Okay, I forgot that part.
Yeah. That is supposed to be gerund, but you just now you put a so iti pati sanchikati, like you make it as a verb here.
Okay.
So it should be so iti pati sankhaya kaya ducharita pahaya kaya suriti pavati. But it's okay because sometimes in the middle, sometimes we always remember the beginning and remember the end, so that in the middle start to get a little bit lost here and there. But it's a very good because yours is a very long and also quite difficult. Okay, sadhu, sadhu,
Yes,
sadhu.
Zayaji.
Okay, all right. Okay, everybody say sadhu to her also. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, so you all see the student. So after you learn the Pali, the next step is try to memorize the Pali sentence like just now. Because if you understand the Dhamma and you have some knowledge of the grammar, so when you try to memorize, you notice that your understanding about the grammar has improved, and it's actually really test your memory, you know. But after what, the first time you do it is very, very difficult. But if you do it few times, then you'll find it's kind of like a kind of fun hobby. It's like memory test by itself. Okay, so we are going to continue with the Anguttara Nikaya. Later, I will do some sharing about the words formation. Okay, this one we already finished, and then already finished. Okay, last time we on the, I hope my keyboard don't start to get problem. Okay. So we already finished this one, and we already finished the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana. All right. So let me recap. Is to understand the paragraph about this chapter number on 13.3. Yeah. Okay. So the second part is about the jhana. So I need to repeat because it's important. So there are 4 types of jhana in the Sutta method, and which is we'll explain in the sutta later. So we already finished the first jhana, that has Vitakka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha, Ekaggata. Vitakka, Vichara is an initial application, sustained application. Piti is joy, Sukha is happiness, Ekaggata is one-pointedness. On second jhana, it get rid of the Vitakka and Vichara, and then remaining is Piti, Sukha, and Ekaggata. Third jhana has a Sukha and Ekaggata. Fourth jhana is the best one because the Sukha is no more changed to Upekha, neutral feeling or equanimity, and then the Ekaggata. So Abhidhamma, the 4th jhana, is a little bit different. Okay. So we already finished this one. So we go for the, all right, third jhana. Okay. All right. So we will start with something that we see before. So let's go words by words. So you will see that a lot of things you know already. So Pitiya, do you know this word? Yes, right? Cha viraga. Okay, everybody can turn on your mic now. So you all join the discussion. Okay, so Pitiya cha viraga, upekako cha viharati. Okay, we start reading together. Pitiya cha viraga,
Pitiya viraga,
upekako cha viharati,
Upekako cha viharati,
sato cha sampajano,
sato cha sampajano,
sukhancha kayena patit samvedeti.
Sukhancha kayena pati samvedeti,
Yantam arya achikhanti,
Yang
Arya
Adhikanti.
Adhikanti.
Upekako satima sukha viharati.
Ekako
Satima
Sukha Vihariti.
Tatiya janam upasampaja viharati.
Tatiyam
Tiyam Janam
Upasampaja
Upasampaja Viharati.
Viharati.
Okay, so who is the subject here? So, do you see so here? You don't see the so. But where is the main verb? Main verb will be these two, okay? Viharati and upasampaja. This is similar to what we see before. Okay, so he enters and dwells and where? This the main thing is on the third jhana, all right? So this is the main thing. Of course, when last time got one sister, she asked, if we say viharati, it should be in a tatiya janam, should be tatiya jane, locative case. But upasambaja is an enter, so enter should link to this acquisitive, all right? So this is acquisitive case. Enter to the third jhana. So this actually is a object here, all right? And then let's go from the beginning, all right? So because now it's talking about third person, viharati third person. So we have the lot of O sound, all right? So this is a subject also. And you also notice there's another viharati. Okay, so another object, another verb here. So there's you also describe, all this describe the subject because you can see all the O sound here. Sato, upekako, sato, sampajano. All this describe it's an adjective for the subject. Subject is so, right? So you cannot see the subject here, but it's understood we have this he, all right? So you have the dwells in equanimity, right? So this he is explained by equanimous. What is equanimous in Pali?
Upekka.
Upekako, all right? And second adjective, it is described by mindful. What is mindful in Pali?
Sato.
Sato, okay? And the third one is clearly comprehending. What is this in Pali?
Sampajano.
Okay, so do you notice that this one, O, is the first one, Sato is second one, and Sampajano. So how many cha is mentioned here? Cha, one cha, two cha, all right? So upekako cha, viharati, Sato cha, Sampajano. So if you want to put a cha here, I mean, in terms of theory, it's okay. I mean, after the word, one word, you can put a cha, like upekako cha, Sato cha, Sampajano cha. Actually, you can put a cha here if you want, okay? If you don't want, it's also okay. It's not a problem, okay? It's optional here. So all these describe the equanimous, mindful, and clearly comprehending. So that's why it has the O sound to indicate this is a link with the subject. O sound, upekako, sato, and sampajano. So when you see the O, you must know they are linking in a word that they are linking with the subject here. Okay, so we finish the first line. And it also explained by this one, pitiya vicha viraga. All right, what is pitiya?
Rapture.
Rapture.
Sure.
They fit as well of, yeah, rapture, yeah. So this rapture here. So what case do you think it is? What do you think is a case here?
Genitive.
Okay.
Genitive.
It cannot be dative because dative, the purpose of dative is that I give something to you. You know, it's a receiver or something. It's not a dative here. It's a fading away of. I think he will use the word as well to indicate the chat here. But I think they don't put the word chat. It's confused here. Okay. Maybe we put the chat later. Okay. Maybe you can put a chat here. And why you say chat here? All right. Because just now earlier on, subsiding of the thoughts, subsiding of the vitaka and vichara. So this means that here, beside the subsiding of the vitaka and vichara, so with the fading of the rapture, maybe put the word also is better. This means that beside the vitaka, vichara, here piti also fading away. All right. So what is fading away here? What is in Pali fading away? So viraga.
Viraga.
What kind it should be? Instrumental singular. All right. So it is aiding like instrument, right? So with the fading away of rapture also, right? So we can take it like in this case, like this viraga, you can take it as an instrumental here, but there's also another point in terms of grammar. You can take it as a reason, you know, as a cause or reason, because it can be either here. We can take it as a, let's say, if we instead of taking it as instrumental, we are going to take it as an ablative. So it will act as reason. This means that because the joy has faded away, can take it as a reason. In a way, it's another way we see. Inside the instrumental is ablative. Why? Because of this one is a shortcut. Long A is a shortcut for instrumental and ablative, right? So long A is a shortcut for ablative and instrumental. Because if you're going to put the word with the fading away, it's not, it just according to grammar. But if you're going to think it, the piti is a cause. When the piti, joy has faded away, then the person can be more economous here, right? So upekako, right? So now we look at upekako. So we only know it's a nominative singular because it modifies to the subject. All right, subject is so. All right. So now later we will do more words analysis. So before we go to the words analysis portion, so let's see how do we break this word. Should be, what is the prefix here? Anybody can guess the prefix? Remember we have 20 prefixes in Pali.
Upa, right?
Upa, all right. Upa and
Ik.
ik, yeah, ik. And plus a. And the last one is ka, all right. And after that you plus the o for nominative, right? So upeka, people know upeka means equanimity, all right? So what is the function of this ka? So this ka is, what do you think is the function of this ka?
Possessive, right?
Okay, you can make it as a possessive, or make it, we can say that, let's say equanimity is a noun, right? So you can make it like, in a way, it indicates the adjective here, right? Function as a adjective here, right? Because remember, he dwells, he is a soul. Subject is a noun. And all these are describing the person who is with the equanimity. So you can make it like somebody who has equanimity or somebody who possesses the equanimity. So there's a function of ka. All right. How about sato? Where do you think sato coming from? So we know it's to do with mindful. All right. So what is the verb for mindful? The verb
Sati.
sati. There's a noun. Verb
T-I-N.
Samarati.
sarati.
Sarati.
Sarati. All right. So the root is sar. Okay. So now
Yeah.
you know the verb is sar. So how do you get this one? Sar plus what to get this sato?
Is it T-A?
Yeah. So yeah, it become a sata. So it's a mindful or one who is mindful. But when you got sata, you also still need to plus the o. Yeah. Okay. You still need to put a o. But there's also something. Okay. Sata is here is a past participle, right? You past participle, you still need to change it to become an adjective, right? So you need to put the a, right? So it becomes sata. Still sata means my Okay, we can take it as a mindful here. So this is we call it tadita, you know, all these are special function tadita, all right? So we will look at it later. It means that from something, the basics one, you plus something and it becomes something, all right? So we leave it later. So because we will analyze it. Okay, another one is sampajano. Okay, these are interesting. Everybody can try to guess the prefix already. All right. Can you guess what is the prefix here?
Some.
As a with the M dot, huh? So let me
Yeah.
get it.
Then pa.
Plus, pa,
Pa.
plus, what is
Yeah.
the root?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I try to
You.
find it. Yeah,
Who is torturing the dog?
yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah.
Copy and paste. Copy and paste.
Yeah, my keyboard, this is my keyboard cannot direct because I'm not using my computer, so
You
I
can do-
cannot type directly. Cannot paste.
You can do a shortcut key.
Yeah, but it's that shortcut key is no, this is a tablet, no, it's not the key, it's not the computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
tablet. You cannot.
Yeah, my computer is not so functioning. This is better than the computer. Okay, plus what's the last one?
Now lah. Sampanya nana.
Na. Okay, sambaja. Na. Are you sure?
Nyana.
It's na. Okay, so what is this na?
Knowledge.
No, I mean this na.
Same lah. I think the possessive suffix.
Possessive suffix got na me? Alright. Okay,
Na.
sambaja na.
Is
Okay.
it past participle?
Can
Repeat.
think about. So sambajana from
Nana.
the sambajana from the bajana. Okay, so bajana. Not this one. Bajanati, also bajanati. Bajana. Okay. Maybe we can take it from this one. Na, N long A, na. Okay. So let's see. Sampajana. So you got a sampaja. You still need. Okay. So sampaja. Na, and then the long A, and then after that you plus the A. It's a tadita. And then you plus the, finally you plus the O. O for the nominative. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this one we finished already. All right. Okay, so pitiya cha viraga. So with the fading away of the rapture, joy, cha as well. Also, upeka ko. So actually you should put a, let's say if you want to put a subject here, you can put a so, okay? So means somebody. So he lives upeka ko, economous. Sato, he has mindfulness. And sampajano, clearly comprehending, means he has a clear comprehension. Yeah. Okay, next one should be easy. Sukhancha kayena pati samvedeti. Right? So what is sukhan? What is a sukhan? Sukhan is happiness or pleasure here. Okay. Kayena is with the body.
With the body.
So which case? Instrumental, singular. How about the sukham? Sukhancha.
Accusative.
Singular. Singular. Yeah. Because here this is the object. He experiences, all right. So the pleasure with the body. What's the meaning he experiences the pleasure with the body? what's the meaning with the body here? Is it this mean that nothing to do with the mind? It's only to do with body? Okay, so with the body, all right. So this means that here is mentioned about the bodily happiness, right? Remember, we are talking about the third jhana. So third jhana, we have what? So third jhana have the sukha ekagata, all right? Third jhana, sukha ekagata. Right, sukha ekagata, right? She experiencing the pleasure with the body. All right. Yam tam arya achikanti. All right. So achikanti. So this is also another verb here. So it's very important in Pali. So whenever you learn, try to highlight all the verbs that you can recognize, you know, like put a different coloring or whatever. So it's very easy to follow. Okay. So which the noble one declare. So this achikanti. Now, who is the subject here? Is it still the soul?
Arya.
Arya, all right? It changed to
Arya.
the Arya, okay? So what is the object here? Subject is Arya. What is the object?
Which lah? Which?
Okay, is the sukang, right?
Tam, he enters with the declare.
Sukang.
Yam tam Arya achikanti. What
Which
does
lah?
he declare? Yeah, what does he
Which-
declare? He declared the statement. He is equanimous, mindful, and one who deals happily. All right. Tam should talk about. Okay, now, tam. What do you think this tam should link to? What is this tam?
Yeah.
The statement.
Sorry. Tam should be
Tam
the
is usually pronoun
The statement
to do linking with the third jhana.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should statement linking to the third jhana. All right. So tam should be, because when he said the declare one, who is the noble one? What does they declare? They declare about the third jhana, right? And the third jhana is this one. He say this one. Okay, yantam arya subject here. Verb is achikanti, and then he tam and tatiya jhana. You see the case tam tatiya jhana is acquisitive, right? So he declare about the third jhana that has upekako satima suti sukha viharati. All right, he is equanimous. Now you can see upekako mentioned here. Satima here is sato. Sato satima is quite same here, right? Sukha viharati mentioned by the word sukha and then the viharati here. So these are three qualities of the third jhana: equanimous, mindful, and one dwells happily. All right. But here, even though it say upekako, so according to the basic jhana, we have the sukha, right? But it does not mention upekha. Upekha only mentioned in fourth jhana, all right? But I would say maybe in third jhana, the upekha start to develop, but it's not fully developed, but it's fully developed in the fourth jhana. I would think in this way, okay? Because here already mentioned the upekako.
Shaji, can I present my thought on this?
Okay, sure.
So I will look at the tongue as is, although it's janang, it refers to janang, but it also refers to the sukang, because sukang is in the same case as tongue. And then you can see that it says here upe kako satima sukha vihari. That's why he dwell in the happiness sukha. So it's also this janang is referring to the sukang. Tongue sukang.
Yes, okay. So maybe this yam refer to this sukam. You're talking about this, right?
The tongue,
Yam refer
sukang.
Okay. So yes, you can
Because
think in
the
this
same
way.
case also.
Yes, you can
This
think in this way.
Yeah,
Either it link to this one or it link to this one. It maybe can link in both way.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, it's okay, no problem. we can think about whatever is logic. Okay, so yam may link to the sukham and tam may be linked to tatiyam, so we can close way, two way. All right. Okay, I think the rest is quite clear. Upekako, satima, sukha vihari. So here is very good because you can see a lot of we call it the second derivative, for this which will today we can try to find all this, all the suffixes, all the o, and then ma, long a, and then the sukha vihari with the I sound. Yeah, all these are suffixes for the secondary one. Okay.
Adita.
Yeah, secondary derivative. Okay. So it's very good.
Derivatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So far I think we finished this statement already. Okay. So we move to the next one. Okay. So this is going to the fourth jhana. All right. So I think should be very easy for you all because this is even a simple statement. Okay. So words by word. All right. Okay. Find the subject. Who is the subject here?
Again, it's so he.
So okay, you cannot find so. So let's say if we want to put the so, where should we put the so?
Best to be.
If you want to put the so, where should you put the so?
I think one way is put just before the upasampajja viharati. So upasampajja viharati.
Okay.
Since he say he
can,
enters and dwells, so might as well put just before upasampajja.
okay. All right. Okay. Okay. There's a good suggestion here. You put here. All right. Okay. There's one way you can put so. Or let's see. Let's say we are going to, let's say sukasa bahana, dukasa bahana. Let's say we're going to break this sentence. Upeye wa somanasa domanasa atengama. So I can put a so here, right? Okay. Also, we can put in this way. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's say the subject so we know. All right. What is the main verb? Is upasampajja viharati. Okay. So, right. Now, he enters and dwells in the fourth jhana. So you know fourth jhana. Fourth jhana is object here. So should be which case? Accusative singular. All right. All right. So in the fourth jhana. And let's go by this fourth jhana is mentioned is modified by how many adjectives? How many adjectives can you find? So chatutam jhanam. It is modified by what? How many? Aduka, masukam, the first one, adjective. And the second one is this one, upeka, sati, parisudim. All right. So fourth jhana, first one is aduka masuka, neither painful nor pleasant, the first one. And second one, right? Which has verified, or maybe not this one, all right? So maybe only the first one. Okay, maybe the fine. Because the aduka masuka is this one neither painful nor pleasant, the aduka masuka, which is it itself is further explained by this one. Purification of mindfulness by equanimity. This means that this one is more described by this one. So in this case, I would think it's only one adjective. Okay, it's only one adjective here. Yeah, there is a aduka masukam only. Because according to what he mentioned, this one, which has. Or maybe you can put it as two, all right? Yeah. Neither painful nor pleasant is one thing, and which has purification of mindfulness by equanimity. Do you understand by this statement? Purification of mindfulness by equanimity. Why it is? Anybody like to make some suggestion or your own idea what it is?
Say the mindfulness further purified by equanimity.
Okay, yeah, good suggestion. Mindfulness further purified by equanimity. Yeah. Because the equanimity we already seen just now in the third jhana, right? So here again we have the equanimity. Actually, the adukkha sukha itself is also equanimity, right? Yeah. So it's a mindfulness further purified by the equanimity. This means that the mind is not disturbed, right? But why is the mind not disturbed? You already mentioned here, sukhasa cha pahana, right? What is pahana?
Abandoning.
Abandoning. Okay. You can see what is the case here. What do you think?
Instrumental.
Instrumental, all right? Okay, with the abandoning of pleasure and pain. All right, dukkha sacha pahana. It also same instrumental, singular. Right? Pubeyewa. All right, pubeyewa with the previous passing away. All right. What is this atangama?
Passing away.
Passing away. All right. What's the meaning of passing away? It's a cessation, right? Same with cessation. With the cessation of the somanasa. Somanasa, all right? So you know the word so coming from the word sukha. So somanasa actually means a good mind, means a happy mind. Domanasa coming from the word dukkha, so means unhappy mind. So joy and dejection means no more the kind of like too much joy or too much rejection, a dejection. All right. So you don't have the sukha, you don't have dukkha, you don't have somanasa and domanasa. All right. So what do you have? Okay. In terms of feeling, do you know how many types of feeling? We have how many types of feeling in the Abhidhamma? Okay. You have sukha, dukkha, somanasa. All right. And the next one is domanasa and then upekkha. All right. So sukha and dukkha belong to which? Is it belong to mind or belong to body?
Body.
Okay, body. All right. Then somanasa, domanasa.
Mind.
Mind. Okay. How about upekkha?
Also mind.
Okay, mind. All right. So this means that don't have sukha, don't have dukkha, don't have somanasa and domanasa. So the rest remaining is the upekkha. All right. So here he say adukkha sukha. All right. The equanimity feeling upekkha. Right. Purification of mindfulness by the equanimity. All right. So this is a long word. Okay. So let's try to break down, okay, according to the English translation. Sorry, that's difficult. Okay, let's try copy again. Hopefully my keyboard is okay. Okay, let's try to break it down according to the just now, which has purification of mindfulness by equanimity. All right. So by equanimity, so you should translate it as upekkha. How are you going to put the by equanimity?
Long A.
Long A and then yeah.
Long
All right.
A is.
It's a feminine, right? Upekkha is a feminine, right?
Okay.
Okay, mindfulness, sati with the off mindfulness. So satiya, right? Then purification, upekkha.
Sudi. Sudi.
Oh yeah, parisudhi. Okay, so where should you put the parisudhi?
Purification.
Upekkha, satiya, parisudhi. All right, okay, sorry, parisudhi. All right, okay, All right. So upekaya satya parisudi. So this kind of sentence, how do you call it in Bali? The compound one. Taprisa? Or what? Bahubihi. Okay. All right. So we have the sukha. Okay, so we read together. All right. Sukhasa chapahana.
Chapahana,
Dukhasa chapahana.
Dukasa Chapahana,
Pubewa somanasa domanasanam atengama.
Pubewa,
Dewa,
Manasa, Manasana, Atagama.
So adukha masukam.
So,
So,
Aduka Masuka,
Upeka sati parisudim.
Upeka, Parisudi,
Chatutam janam.
Chatutam
Upasampaja viharati.
Upasampaja
Viharati.
Okay, so I think we already finished. How about this somanasa domanastanam? What is the case should be? Genitive plural, okay. Right. Okay, now we already finished all the case. So, okay, now we try to guess what is the gender. All right. Sukasa, what do you think is a gender here? Of course, this is a genitive singular, you know. What is it? Do you think it's a masculine or neuter? What do you think? Masculine or neuter?
Neuter.
Neuter. Okay. Right. How about dukkasa? Dukkha is also masculine or neuter?
Neuter.
Neuter.
Okay, how do you know? Yeah, okay. Yeah, yes, correct. It's a neuter. That means that when you see the Pali more and more, you start to recognize it. So how about somanasa and domanasa? What do you think? Masculine or neuter?
Neuter.
Okay, neuter. Okay, good. How about aduga masukam? Okay. This is acquisitive case. Yeah. This one also neuter. All right. How about upeka sati parisudim? What do you think? Parisudi should be feminine, I think. Yeah. Yeah, parisudi should be feminine. Yeah, it's a masculine or it's feminine, yeah. Right. So it's a feminine, okay? So feminine acquisitive case. How about jhana? Jhana is? What do you think?
Jhana.
Since all neutral.
Neuter, okay. Right. So most of the time it's neuter. Why? That's the question of why. Is it by coincidence? Most of the time it's only this one, parisudi. Yeah, okay. But most of the time, like you see sukha and dukkha, most of the time, domanasa, somanasa is a neuter, correct? And then jhana also neuter, all right? So, okay, we finished with this already. Okay, we go for last one. Okay. Idam vuchati bikawe bhawana balam. Imani ko bikawe due balani. All right, so I think, so we already know already. Idam is a, okay, vuchati. Okay. All right. So vuchati is what kind of verb? Is it active or passive? So we go through before. Active or passive? Okay.
Passive.
How you know? What is the formation of word? The root is what? Okay. Plus for the passive, it should be.
Yeah.
What should you add? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And T. All right. And then the CY become a change to CC. All right.
Easy.
Okay. So this is a code. This is called power of development, all right, bhavana bala. So if you don't want to use the word development, you can put meditation, okay? So next one, imani ko bhikkhave dvemalani. So these are two powers, okay? So I think this is easy. I think for 14, all right. 15, I think I will skip it because it's too long and also it's to do with the rules for monks. I think it's also not easy for you all. So we will do the 14. Maybe we do it next week, okay? So remaining we'll do it next week. So now I will go for my all right. This one I make for my own. I mean, I read few books and just put something that I think maybe helpful for me myself and helpful to you all. All right. So a guide to the word formation in Pali words. Okay. All right. Pali sade. Words is called sade. Vibhajanam. Okay. In the Pali, there are 4 parts of speech. Noun called nama. It's like Malay word also nama. Including pronoun. Pronoun called sabanama. Verb is achata. Prefix upasaga or upasara. Particle nipada. Inclinable. What it means? The indeclinable means you cannot decline. There's no case. Prefix and particle like cha. Okay, now we have 20 prefixes. You all see in the Pali Made Easy book and some other books. So last time I asked you all, do you think you can remember all this? Do you think it's easy to remember? How about Brother Cow? Do you think you can remember?
Maybe a few, not all.
Oh yeah, but when you see, you can recognize, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so we read together. Abi, Adi, Anu, Apa, Api,
Api,
Ati,
Ati,
Awa, Oo, A,
A,
Dus, Du,
Dus,
Ni,
Dus,
Ni,
Du, Ni,
Ni, Pa,
Ni,
Para,
Pa,
Pari,
Para,
Pati,
Pari,
Tam,
Pati,
Tu,
Sam,
Ut,
Tu, Ut,
Upa, Vi.
Upa, Vi.
Okay, so you try to remember the Pali and try to remember the meaning. For example, Abhi, Abhidhamma, right? To another meaning like higher Dhamma. So like Adi, sometimes you see the word Adi Gachati. Anu, Anu Gachati, follow again. And I think some you see before, like Bhavya Nisidati, sit down, right? And then some you see many times before, like just now the Sampajana, Su, like just now, Somanasa coming from the word Su, Domanasa coming from the word do, bad, all right? And Vipassana coming from this word we. So here I don't put all because you already can find in Pali Meiji. This is just a short point here. So the most important here, the prefix can modify the meaning. Sometimes it can modify the meaning of the root. Sometimes it can intensify it. Sometimes it gives the opposite meaning. Like means that gachati is come. Agachati with the prefix a means opposite. Gachati is go. Agachati means come. Sometimes prefix has no meaning. So this is also important because sometimes people thought prefix must have meaning. Sometimes prefix has no meaning at all. But in most of the cases, the original meaning of the root is maintained. All right, so these are a little bit theory here. Later, there's some example down there. All right, so now I'll form by upasaga, prefix, root, dhatu, and pachaya suffix. The word stem. So what is the meaning? We call it the word stem. Word stem like Buddha. Okay, like for example, you say Buddha is a without any declension. It's a without any declension. So Buddho is with the declension. All right. So there are many prefixes and root. All right. So there are 2 vipati, nama vipati and akaya vipati. Right. Okay. So all right. So just go for this. Skip some of the theory first. All right. Their prefixes are 20. According to the calculation by the Pali roots by Sayadaw U Silanda is 1717. So we take it near to 2000. All right. Prefix 20. Roots are about 2000. So it's a lot. Yeah. Conjugation sign is about 11. All right, suffixes according to my calculation, based on Pali Make Easy and other book is about 100. So if you add into the verbal termination and 2 Atanapada and 14 and some equal 84. So you see the number 20, 2000 here, 11 here, and 200. So do you think prefix is easy to remember? Yes or no? It's 20 only. Okay. All right, these some of the numbers. Okay, we go for something more practical here. All right. So prefix and root and conjugation sign. Sometimes you see people put a shortcut here, SC, conjugation sign. And okay, it's called okay, so it's called verbal base. So this means the base is like pa and a pacha. So this is called verbal base. Verbal base made of prefix, root, conjugation sign. And then the verbal base, VB, you add in with the verbal termination, VT, to be a verb. All right, so everybody know this. Pa is a root here. Root plus the conjugation a become pacha. So pacha is a called verbal base. It's a base for the verb. And then you plus the ti, so pachati. All right, so pacha plus ti, pachati. Very simple. You must come for this pacha and then you go for this one. All right, so far up to here, any question? I'll continue.
Saidi, just now
Yes.
the stem is it equal to the base?
No. Yeah, not really. Stem can be used. Here we are talking about verbal base. Verbal base is to do with the verb only. Stem can be noun also. It can mean noun, like Buddha. Buddha is a noun, it's not a verbal base. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So stem is including
Stem is a very basic like Buddha. When you put the O sound become Buddha. Buddha is with a case, nominative case. Buddha itself is a stem already. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Right? Okay, good. Right? Okay, now, so you need to remember, before come to the verb, there must be a verbal base, VB, plus the T, all right? T and D, sita, mema. So you got bachati. All right, so up to here, I think everybody can follow. So remember how many verbal termination in the present tense? How many? Brother on your side is sometimes got a lot of noise, Brother on.
Yeah.
Okay. He's don't know why he's hit just now. Okay, so we got pachati. From here, you all know how to decline, how to conjugate, right? So we can recite together. Pachati, pachanti, pachasi, pachata, pachami, pachama. This one everybody can follow. Okay. And you got the conjugation sign in this one. All right. So after the root, there will be conjugation sign. So this one last I covered. They got 7 types. A plus m dot negata, ya, nu with a dot. Remember, this must be a dot here. Nu, na, una. And the 5 with a na, but without the dot. Right? And then number 6 is O sound. 7 is a A or aya. Right? So this just a short introduction. So from the root and conjugation sign, now what if we are going to see how many verbs? What kind of verbs? So sometimes we thought it only got 1 prefix, but sometimes I look at some of the text, it can be as much as 3. All right. So prefix plus prefix plus prefix plus root plus conjugation sign and plus verbal termination. So it finally become the verb. Okay, this example. Some is a prefix, ut is also prefix, a is also prefix, plus root, char. Conjugation sign is a. Verbal termination is ti. So samudha charati, behaves towards, occur. All right, so in this case, you can see there are 3 prefixes. Now, go for something simple. So you can have two prefixes also. Sam plus a plus gam plus up plus di. Sama gachati. Meets together or gather. Right? So here the gum, this gum root become ga. Right? So when the gum become ga, so you got some become samagachati. So this is also another kind of verb with two prefixes. So something simple, even simple, only one prefix. So ni plus root, conjugation sign and verbal termination. So it becomes the verb here. So ni and sat. But this sat, remember even in the root it can change. Sat becomes sit. And then conjugation sign is a, and then verbal termination ti. So ni sidati, sits down. Remember the prefix ni. What's the meaning of ni? Ni is sit. So you can put sit or sit down. It's okay. And let's say something even. What if no root, no prefix? All right. So you got pa plus a plus di pachati. And then what is, there is no conjugation sign. There's no prefix. So the root han plus verbal termination ti, han ti. So this is one of the rare example. There's totally no conjugation sign at all. Okay. So any questions so far about this combination?
Can,
Yes.
can you go to the just now your example one, the three prefix?
Okay, yeah.
If we were to analyze the three prefix,
okay.
How do we get it to this meaning, behave towards?
Oh, well, you check the dictionary. The meaning is like that. All right. So charati. What is charati? Charati means move, right? Move.
Yeah.
Okay. Ud is ud maybe up. Some is together. So some together, and then up is above. A is a towards or another opposite meaning. All right. But sometimes when you compound the meanings, sometimes like just now you say, it might change the meaning. Okay. But the meaning still, the root meaning still same. Char is still means talking about something moving around. Okay. So the root is still keep, but the combine all the meaning has changed. For example, this one is better. Sama. Some is together. Is maybe towards. All right. So gachati meets together. So this meaning still remaining, but this one maybe a little bit changed a lot. Okay, Jenny.
Okay. So the acharati, could that become an opposite meaning?
Acharati. Have to check whether got this. Okay, we can check acharati. Yeah, it's not opposite meaning. It's a charati means practice. Here means it's not the opposite meaning. It means that maybe practice towards. Yeah. Okay. The root, the prefix doesn't really change
so
the meaning of the root.
it's not opposite.
Yeah. The prefixes have many. The prefixes sometimes have few meanings. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what I written down there is just some of the guideline there. Yeah. So let me check again the Pali Meiji. All right. Right. So page 9. If you have the Pali Meiji, look at page 97. Okay, I tried to figure. Okay. Sometimes means back. All right. So another meaning is back. All right. So let's see. Okay, back. Yeah. All right. Yeah. But agachati, like gachati, go. Agachati means that go back. Right, back. But sometimes have the opposite meaning, means that back. But here acharati means that the meaning still not really changed. It still maintain the root meaning. The root meaning is charati. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, you have a good question here. Okay. So no question. I will continue. All right. So we see all this with the this verbal termination. But what if you just put the root and past participle? Gum plus ta, very easy, kata, gone. So this is the easiest one, all right? And then the root and then gerund, all right? Gum and tua, so kan tua. Okay. So for gerund, there is tua and ya suffix. Here is a tua suffix after going or having gone. So the English word gerund is an action noun. It means that you change something to the ing, right? So there's a ing here, going or having, right? So I noticed when we study Pali, we also have to study the English as well. Okay. Okay, any question? If not, I'll go for kita. So today we learn a lot of tadita. So we go for kitas first. Okay, kita. Kita is, you can see, is the base already. So you got the root with suffix or verbal termination base with suffix becomes substantive, called primary derivative kita. Then the kita with suffix is called tadita, secondary derivative. All right, we go for one example first. Root plus suffix kita. So pacha, pa is a root, suffix ana. Okay, so this suffix ana, it makes the verbs to be the action noun. So this means it makes a verb change to a noun. Like going, go is a verb, but when you put ing, it can be a noun. Like going is a noun, eating is a noun. All right. So remember this suffix ana is an interesting one. Plus part plus ana pachana. Plus part this one is a suffix but in some of the grammars you see that this end dot, right? End dot is one of the way they write in the Pali grammar book. So end dot indicates the strengthening of a vowel in a root. This means that this root, this vowel in a root pa become pa, right? Become long a. So pa plus a become long a. So pa cha. Pacha C become K, paka. Paka cooking, or that which is cooked or which is ripening. Ma plus N dot with the A, so become ma. The root is strengthening the vowel in the root, so mara. Mara is a killer or evil one. Okay, so then you can put the prefix upagam ana, upagamana, approach. Or we, you put the root this change to pas plus ana, vipassana inside. So here we, the root v in this way, in this root example is a seen in special way. But normally the other meaning of v, it can be away or off. Okay, that's one meaning. Okay. So any question? You know, I continue. All right. Then just now we're talking about verbal base and suffix. This one another example I find in the book, an or mana. So kita here can be a verb and adjective here. Right. So pa. So you have the pa and a, pachamana. Pa and anta, pachanta. Okay. But maybe we can leave this example later because it seems to be a little odd here. Okay. Kit. So when you had the kita, you plus the suffix become tadita. All right. So like the other time we see the suffix like upekako, this ka sound. So pacha, you know it's a kita already because it already got a long a here. Pacha paska, pachaka. So cooking, maturing, digesting, or somebody who cooks. Pacha and then ika. So it's a female cook, so pachika. So this means that when you got the kita, you plus something else, suffix, and it becomes the secondary derivative tadita. So this is also another special one, right? It's a word by itself, abi. Like amata. Amata is abi is a prefix, but amata is a word. And then you put a root, so bu and da. And here totally no suffix. So it can be a kita also. So abi bu, so amata da. One who give deadlessness, alright. Okay, and then the mastering or overcoming abibu. So here you can see totally no suffix at all. So this is a rare example here. So this example I get from the book, but maybe we don't say it's a kita here. Yeah, maybe you can put somewhere and do it later. So you got the word stem. Word stem is a basic here. And then you must add with the declension, all right? So there are 8 types of the declension here. Okay, so just skip to the common kita suffix. All these are more common. The one I find in Pali make it easy. Down there are some not common one, all right? So, a sound. Pa, pacha, baka, cooking with the a sound. You see just now, we see a lot of a just now. Anak, pa plus anak, pachana, cooking, okay? And then you can put the an, mana. So pacha, pacha, pachanta. All right, still cooking, okay? But here, an and mana is active present participle. So pacha, mana, pachamana, pachanta. So you got another one is a gerund dive, future passive participle. Sometimes they call it kicha suffix. Aniya, taba, ya. So pat aniya, pachaniya, pa plus itaba, pachitaba. So to be cooked, should be cooked, ought to be cooked. Pa plus ya, pacha, with a ya suffix. Then you got something like in, papa karin. So when in a nominative, the in sound become long I sound, right? Just now we have the sukha vihari, so you can see also this one, yeah. So so sabenyo, right? Na, past participle, puna, ta, you see many times, okay? Pachita, dita, dista, ta. Agent noun. So ta is a past participle, tar is an agent noun because it makes something to be agent. Subject by gun, tar, tar. So when you see the tar here, you just remember it's like the English word er, okay, er. So you change to a traveler, goer. All right. So if you put a goer, so like goer, traveler. Car is a do. So put the er, traveler, doer. All right. So ganta is a traveler, goer. Kata is a doer. And then you got the ti, gan, ti. So gati, going destination. So this is our most common kita. All right. So a, ana, an, mana, aniya, tabaya, in, u, na, ta, tar, ti. 10 only. Is it 10 only? But when you see down there, there are some more. So according to the Pali grammar language by the Charles Dorsey, it say, oh, these are some of the example, but it's not so common, so I put it here. So other suffixes shown with example are tasas, hit, kusala, wholesome, rajan, king, purisa, man, karuka, maker, taruna, una, young, undura, ura, the red, manusa with the USSA, man, kamika, ika, then lulila, brilliant, udadi, ocean, tula, thick, kama, hit, bumi, earth, wana, na, color, hani, ni, lost, denu, yielding milk, datu, element, netan, the eye, what matu, vomiting, badra, ra, bada, change to bada, good, puri, biru, timid, bandu, sound, kingsman, raja, kingship. Okay, there are some more secondary derivatives here. There are more here. So far up to here, you can find how many? About 20 or 30 kita. But for the tatida, there are more, there are a lot. Okay. All right. So we go back to just now when we studied this one. So are they kita or are they tatida? Yeah. Okay. What do you think? This sukha vihari. Do you think they are kita or tatita so far? Okay. So remember when the root is added added with the suffix, it become, when the root like the root is added with suffix, it become kita.
Kita.
Yeah. So this is sukha plus B plus the root is har, then plus the long I. Okay. So this should be the kita. So yeah. So let's see the just now the table. Can we find the kita? Yes, this one in. All right. So when the in it changed to the in, the in what according to Pali grammar is when you take away the n sound, you have to compensate with the long I. So the I become long I. So papakari. So this is an example of kita in. Okay. So this is a kita in here. So how about this upeka singer? So we have to find, try to find is it kita or tadita? Yeah.
Yes.
So we have to find, yeah, because in kita also got the ka sound. Oh no, it's not here. Maybe not here. Yeah. So it's a, that means that it's not the kita, it's a tadita here. Upeka. Okay, it's not kita, it's tadita. All right. So this is a tadita. Okay, so in this way you find out yourself. So satima. So maybe if you cannot find satima here, yeah, I think satima definitely is a tadita here. So in this way you try to recognize what is kita and what is a tadita. So how about this sampajano? Sam plus pa plus a, so sampajana and plus the a. Okay, a is a. So you got the a here. Sampajana. It may be tadita also, yeah, because the root, the na is a, the final one na is not the root. So this is tadita. Okay, so in this way you find out what is kita and what is tadita and try to. It's not to say you must really understand, but when you understand, at least you know how the word is formed, and it makes interesting to find the meaning of prefix, to find the conjugation sign, and so on. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Any questions so far?
Sayagi,
Yes.
sorry, I need you to explain a bit further on the kita and tadita, because I haven't come across these two terms before. So it's something very new to me. So if
Okay.
you know kita and tadita, how can it help us?
How can it help you? All right. Kita is we call it the basic. All right. For example, the root. This example, do you understand? Root plus suffix equal to kita. Do you understand? Pa plus ana become pachana. Do you understand this example?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you understand from here?
What do you mean?
I mean, what do you understand from here? So you from here you understand the root is pa, all right? The root is the meaning pa. What's the meaning of pa is to cook. The meaning still maintained, right? The meaning of the root is still maintained. And then the suffix ana. The suffix ana means it's a ing, right? So it's like action. Suffix ana made the verbs to be an action now. So so this means that you have the cook, and so if you want to write in Pali, so it helps you in translation. So you know the meaning of root is cook, all right, and the ana is ing. So how do you translate it? You change it to cooking, all right? So it makes your translation very near to the Pali, okay? So this is one of the advantage, all right? For example, the second example, mar, the root mar is, the meaning of mar is to kill. So to kill, and you put the a. So what do you think this a stand for? What do you think this a stand for?
Killer.
Yeah, just put the word er. It become a doer, you know. It become a somebody here. All right. It becomes somebody who do the action. So er, so killer.
Kills.
Kills, yeah. Somebody is a kills or killer or killing or maybe killing action or whatever. But when you go to the Gita, it helps you a lot to find out the root. So when you find the root, you understand the Pali better. Like just now the example, this okay. So for example, sam plus up plus gachati. So when you find out the root is you know the root is gam, the prefix is sam plus up. So the meaning of root gam is to go, okay? To go. So in this way, to go, and then the prefix sam is together, right? The prefix sam is together. So go and maybe meet together or go and gather together. So then you understand the meaning of the verb sama gachati better. So by understanding the Gita, you try to break down. We call it the word analysis. It help you to understand the grammar and help you to have a deeper meaning of the words by itself. Okay. So your question is good. You know why you understand about. Okay. So let's say you can say advantage of knowing the Gita, okay? So you understand more about, one will understand word formation, okay, okay? So you understand the root and prefix and so on, okay? Jenny?
Yes.
Uh,
Say again. Number
Yes,
two is
brother
you
Ong.
expand the vocab lah. Number two,
Yeah,
you expand the vocab.
okay,
You get
understand
know
the
more words.
vocabulary.
Yeah, you know more
Okay,
words.
learn the vocabulary, all right?
Or expand the vocab lah.
And also another one, learn the alternate, we call it the alternate meaning, all right? Or we call it synonym. Sometimes you have, even in one Pali word, there are many other types of way we can see the word, like abhidhamma. For example, abhidhamma, what's the meaning of abhidhamma? Synonym, okay? For example, abhidhamma, how do you translate abhidhamma? How do you, higher dhamma?
Yeah.
Okay, higher dhamma. Okay, because of the word abhi, all right, you have the word abhidhamma. But if you see the word abhi, all right, so we look at the word abhi. Abhi means to, okay, to. So maybe you say to, how you say, to something the dhamma, or maybe to reach deeper dhamma or something like that. Deeper dhamma, okay. Yeah, some definition for abhidhamma. Or maybe if you want to sometimes they have the word like abhi, what gachati, like dhammam. They try to make it a sentence to explain this abhidhamma. Okay, with the M dot, right? So abhigachati or adhigachati or something like that. Maybe if there's a abhigachati, something like that. Maybe not. Yeah. Abhi something, you know. You can find the. Okay, let's try the dictionary. It's better than try ourselves. Okay. Sometimes they do explain the Myanmar dictionary. Special Dhamma. So they explain the Abhi as a special Dhamma, all right? Abhidhamma Pariyati. Abhidhamma. Yeah, it's Myanmar standard. Yeah, it's a special, right? So better use the word special Dhamma, okay? So you use the word special Dhamma. Okay, something like that, you know? So this means that when you break a word into many, many small parts, then you understand the meaning better. Okay?
So, Kita is Pali word, right?
Yes,
So
Kita is Pali word.
If you
They
want
call it
to translate to English, how do you call it? Kita.
Primary derivative, not primary. What call it? Yeah. So sometimes
Primary
it's not,
derivative.
primary derivative.
I think it's called primary derivative.
Primary derivative. Primary
the-
derivative.
Tadi,
Not this one.
tadita is
Primary, adita, second
secondary.
derivative.
Yeah.
Primary derivative. Why you call it primary? Yeah, let
It
me
comes
take a-
root only.
So primary. So it's a page 142. Pali Meiji. Kita. Sometimes they call it here. They call it substantive. Primary derivative. Okay, so either primary derivative or substantive. Yeah. All right. It's not mentioned in the Pali Meiji what is the translation for this one. But here written that by adding suffixes, the second way of forming the by adding suffix to the substantive. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, you can do some research in the internet. There are plenty of research there. Okay. Anyway, okay. Thanks for joining in today. So I hope you all go back and can think some more about the Pali and words. Okay, so if you have